Okay then guys, we are back inside of Helldivers 2 and today is going to be a weird one. You're probably going to receive a fair few uploads from me today as things are going down in the community. Satcom has become a little bit of a rampant movement as Station-81 seems to be communicating, and the community managers and social media guys are going a little bit weird on socials and Discord. We're going to show you guys everything that's happening today, so we're going to dive on into it, not even mess around. We've also got some conversation about the latest Warbond update that you guys have all been talking about, so we're going to talk about that one as well. With that being said, though, if you haven't already, smash that beautiful like button and subscribe with post notifications turned on. It'd be so greatly appreciated. And make sure you check out our incredible sponsor, GamerSubs, the company that offer esports athletes and gamers alike with the most effective and healthy energy drink choice compared to those tinned alternatives. If you use the link in the description and use code CloudPlays at checkout, it'll get you a cheeky discount. It's an absolute no-brainer. And if you want to get involved with that giveaway for super credits to get hold of that new Warbond for free, then all you have to do is head down to the comment section and put in a red love heart for this confusion of Satcom. A red love heart will enter you in. With that being said, let's dive into the game and see what the hell is going on right now. So starting off, I managed to go onto Discord first thing this morning and took a look at everything that was happening in the scene to try and get some news for your faces, and very quickly realized that things were not quite as they seem. This is very, very odd, as all of the social media guys inside of the team, including community managers, have all changed their name to Satcom hashtag and then a number. Currently, we've got around 4 Satcom members, including Decom, Baskinator, Mitchimus, and also Cyber Samurai. This is looking extremely suspect right now as to what the hell is happening here. Now, what is it that it's all got something to do with? For me personally, this Station-81 is doing something online, and this is looking to be an out-of-game event, or at least the way that I'm kind of looking at things is looking to be the case, as currently Satcom movements with Station-81 are making connections via tweets. You can see on screen right here we have Satcom Connect, and it is connecting with a OneConnect timeout to try again later. So we're going to keep you guys updated with what's going on that page. We'll upload again later on tonight with whatever it is that has happened. But if we also take a look at social media presence, we can also see that Mitchimus has also changed his account and now stays offline, and so does Catherine Baskin, also known as the Baskinator. We can see that there are some things on here, though, that are indications, and these are going to lead to what I can only imagine is a bit of a decipher. When we take a look at what's happening on their banners, we can see that there are some icons in the bottom corner which have little dots on them. Now, these all have completely different dots, which is, well, extremely weird to say the least. As to what these are actually going to hold, I have no idea. This is very, very odd, and something is definitely happening, and this could be leading into where we're going at with the next movement for the storyline, or it could just be a bit of fun that Arrowhead are actually having. But let me know in the comment section what your concept ideas are. Their profile pictures have changed on Discord, and these little dots have to mean something. As to what they do mean, we have no idea, but we are going to be running it up. And let me know your tinfoil hats down in the comment section below, because I think that something is happening today that is going to be interesting. And also, this may have something to do with Major Truth, because really oddly, on May 3rd, I put a comment back asking about the recording and what it was that was going on with it. Where did you get this? Like, where is this about? What's with it? And Major Truth has actually responded to me, stating that this is bigger than that. I really need Helldivers 2 to see. Please help me spread the news. So this is absolutely huge now, because they're actually interacting with us as if it was a sort of normal person. This is really, really odd. I have no idea what's going on, but the Major Truth is now in contact, and hopefully we can get some more coming forward with regards to what it is that's actually happening. Keep your ears to the ground, Helldivers, because this is about to get bloody wild. Moving forward, though, we have got to talk about the announcement yesterday for the latest Warbond. This has been a bit of a 50-50 split in the community with what it is that you guys think about it. We put up a poll late yesterday afternoon asking Helldivers what you thought of the new Masters of Ceremony Warbond. Now, it's actually been a decent split. We only had 7,400 votes at this point in time, around 14 hours after posting, and you guys, for the most part, are relatively okay with it, but I think that that's mainly because we only have the trailer, and and don't have too many details with regards to what it is that's happening. A lot of people are speculating some stuff with regards to the flag and hoping that this has got something to do with the movement later down the line. We know that we have a large update happening on the 13th, and then this will drop on the 15th. So what is going to happen before the Warbond drops to make this a little bit more viable, we'll have to wait and see, because right now I think that some of the parts in here were a little lacklustered, as well as the factor that they didn't put too much of a thought process into a big movement that is going on with current Warbonds as well. There has been some demand for some new skins happening for the FRVs and such, and apparently they have made some updates to the Viper Commando, Freedom's Flame, Chemical Agents, and the Truth Enforcers Warbond pages, so that you guys can get those as well come May 15th. So you'll have some new skins for your mechs, hopefully, for the FRVs, and you are looking to have some new skin patterns there. Now, this was obviously confirmed by the Baskinator. This was very under the radar. I actually think they should have probably put this up there a little bit more, and maybe even shown off the skins that we're going to be receiving, but we'll have to wait and see what happens there. As a lot of people have been up and down, some people were really disappointed with what it is that the flag does, because it is just a spear with a cosmetic flag attached to it, mainly for the roleplay aspect, and for those of you guys who like playing certain characters, that's how that operates. Although some of you guys were really disappointed with the fact that it is a stratagem, and are you going to utilize that over a recoilless or a commando or a flamethrower or anything along those lines? It's not likely come down the line. And somebody actually put a post towards, well, Satcom 3, which is Michimus, stating, what does the flag do aside from stabbing and looking cool? And they responded with, you need more? So this is obviously a little bit of an out of touch comment back, and realistically, yeah, we kind of do. So hopefully there is a little bit more to it when it comes to launch of this, as I think the flag is probably the biggest disappointment more than anything. The primary weapon I am holding out hope for. Hopefully it is pretty damn good, and hopefully it has a little bit more movement, although we are looking at a light pen on that weapon. It could mean that it may well be lacklustered, a lot like the rest. Overall, though, a very interesting move, and I do think that the aesthetics to this Warbond look absolutely incredible as far as a cosmetic value, but as far as an actual functionable piece that is genuinely helpful later down the line, I think it may well be lacklustering just a tad. Now, in other news, though, they have gone in for round 2. You've now got a second chance to enlist for the Super Earth Tabletop Training Experience. You guys can obviously go ahead and get your hands on that one. It is now being put back up, and we have some more opportunities to be able to actually get your hands on it. Now, this is a bit of a late pledge, and if we take a look at the original pledge, you can see that there is, well, not that much left. We don't know how many there are going to be on available, and we don't know how long it is going to be available for. It just says that you've got a second opportunity to be able to go ahead and get it, and they've managed to raise nearly 2 million in terms of this tabletop game. So it's a lot of money, man. It's a lot of money, and it seems that there's a lot of demand for it. So if you haven't got it already, make sure you go ahead and grab hold of this one. But while we talk about something, there has been some posts going up on the Cloud Plays Reddit page. If you aren't a part of it, you can be. The link's in the description. Go ahead and post over your conspiracies, your concepts, your ideas, and even just some memes. I really do like the idea of that. So if you want to take a look, then please do. But this states right here, full conspiracy mode. In anticipation for the upcoming update, here's my full conspiracy breakdown of the new Warbond. The moment I saw the armor sets, my mind immediately went to the US Marine Corps dress blues, especially the light armor set. As I studied the medium armor, I started to wonder, is this a standard uniform for Super Earth Helldivers stationed on the home world? Are these armor sets hinting at a battle on the planet where formal military dress is required, perhaps Super Earth or even Mars? My theory, the update might push us to the Inner Rim territories, maybe somewhere like Widow's Harbor, which has been mentioned a few times, or we could be heading into battle directly on Super Earth itself. Let me know your thoughts. Now, I thought this was a great in point, and I am actually really intrigued to know what you guys are thinking. The actual, like, theory on this can hold some decent weight, and actually it may well end up happening. You never know. But with that being said, though, we're going to take a look at your top comments, because you got a lot to say about the Warbond when it announced yesterday. This one states right here, the flag stratagem should buff nearby teammates with a morale boost, for example, extra health, damage, stamina, or possibly speed. Now, I would love the idea of it, but unfortunately it is just a flag spear stratagem. That's literally what it's been labeled as. And this next one right here states, I feel like this is something that should have been released on Liberty Day. It's cool, but when we have so many other cool potential stratagems and weapons, it kind of is disappointing. It also feels weird to release this before presumably the squids return. Yeah, I actually do agree with that. I think that actually this could have been really good on Liberty Day or even on the year anniversary. It could have been a really heavy movement. Unfortunately, I just don't think it's come at the right time. But again, we don't know what's happening on the 13th, so maybe it is the right time. We'll have to wait and see. And finally, this states right here, it would be cool to have a feature where you can use the flag stratagem to plant it in the ground while raising the flag missions to finish it quicker. And that is a cool little attribute. I'm not sure it'd be a good stratagem to utilize, but it would be a cool attribute nonetheless. Unfortunately, though, that's all we've got time for today. If you haven't already, smash that like button, subscribe, post notifications turned on. I appreciate your faces, and I want to know what you guys are thinking. Thanks again for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the clouds.